Hey guys, welcome back to my channel for another makeup related video. Today is another update for the deck of panning Project Pan. If you are new to Project Panning is simply a way to help us use the products we already own instead of always buying new things. Nothing wrong with buying new things, but we don't want to forget about everything else. This particular project is more of a game style. We use a deck of cards to get us some prompts to figure out what we're going to be panning. This was started by Emily over at Emily and Max, and I will have her channel and all of the necessary information linked down below, so be sure to check that out. We're gonna start with my update and how I did and everything that has been rolled in so far. See if I have anything to roll out. If I do, then we'll be able to pull some new cards, some new prompts, some new products. If you are brand new to this channel, my name is Emma and I am so glad to have you here. I love makeup, and so I am just playing around with makeup, using the makeup I already have, trying out new makeup, and showing you the techniques that I have learned, as well as learning with you. So if that sounds like type of content you enjoy and would like to see more of, be sure to hit that subscribe button. As a quick reminder for those of you who have watched previously, you know that in one of the previous months, I rolled in an Ace of Spades, and this prompt is a prompt that was actually created by me. And it's essentially a get out of jail free card. There are some exceptions to what this can and cannot be used on, such as it cannot be used for the Joker. But I am still holding on to this because I have not rolled in anything yet that I am like, I just need to skip that. So I still have this, so this is not in the deck. So going down my notes, starting with the product that has been in this the longest, which is something that was rolled in all the way back in January. In January, I rolled in the Bare Necessities palette when I pulled a King of Diamonds, which is a hit a pan, and I said that I wanted to hit pan in either shades All For You or Tabloid. As of today, those shades have collectively been used 25 times, and I do not have a pan yet, so this is still staying in, but I wanted to show you just really quickly. So All For You is this one, and that dip that has been there for a while is starting to finally get a little bit deeper, so we might actually make some progress on that. And then Tabloid is definitely seeing not really a dip, but more of a all over good use of it. So I don't know when I will hit pan on either of these, but when I do, it will be my very first eyeshadow pan ever. It's pretty exciting. So that one is staying in. Then in February, we rolled in from the Play It Jewel palette, the shade Crown, and that was because it was a 7 of diamonds, and for that month, that related to gemstone. So the goal for this was only 10, and guys, I have honestly been struggling to hit that. This last month, I used it only 3 times, bringing the grand total to 8, which means that this is also staying in for another month. Now, I will say I am loving that shade. I'm just forgetting to use it. So maybe I need to focus on making whole looks with this to use it up those couple times. But next month, guys, next month. It has to be next month. The next product was brought in March with a prompt with a 4 of clubs, which related that month to a focus product. And I rolled in the Studio Makeup Tinted Moisturizer. I believe this is in shade Fair. I'm not entirely sure. I think they only had like 3 shades. I don't even know if this is still around. If it is, I would 100% rebuy this because I freaking loved this. So the goal for this was focus, and my goal was to simply use it up. When I rolled this in, I thought that was gonna be at most 5 uses. Well guys, this month alone, I use it 8 times, bringing the total uses since rolling this in to 13. And I'm gonna roll it out now. I am going to roll it out, okay? Because I'm at the point where it's like sputtering and it's really hard to get anything out. And so I really feel like there's maybe half a use left in this. Like, I used it again today and it was so hard to get a full amount. So I know there's not enough to get a full amount. I will try to like use this to help with other foundations, maybe to get the very last bit of it out. I don't know if you can see, sometimes you can see it, but there's like little bits along the edges that unless I cut this open, I'm not gonna get. And then it's just going from the amount that's all the way up here. Everything else is completely empty, completely flat. It's not enough to get any more for a full use. So I'm counting this as goal completed, and this is being rolled out. The next prompt was also rolled in March, and this one was a 3 of spades, and for that month that meant cities. So I rolled in the OFRA Cosmetics liquid lipstick in the shade Verona, and the goal for that was 5, and last month I said I had only used it 3 times, so this month I did finally use it the last 2. I do think I used it a couple more than that, but I stopped counting when I hit my goal. And so yeah, I have hit the goal on this one, and this one is also being rolled out. This was a lot darker than I thought, but it worked really well with a couple of my lip liners, so it was fun. It was fun to use. So that's 2 rollouts so far. Will we have a third one? So the final update for this month was rolled in last month, and it's the only thing we rolled in last month, and that was an 8 of clubs, and for that month it was the prompt influenced. For influenced, I brought in the Glamlite Garfield palette because I had explained to you in that video that I initially had no interest in this, and then after seeing swatches on several different people that I follow and love, several different skin tones, I just was falling in love with this palette. And so I had to get it to see if it was actually as good as it was looking. So it's not because none of the brand's advertising made me want this, but seeing it on everybody else changed my mind, and I'm so glad I picked this up. So for the goals, I had said that there were some shades I was going to use 2 times each, and those were the shades that I hadn't dug into yet so that I can get to know them a little bit better. And the ones that I had used before, I would be using only 1 time each. So all of the shades that needed 1 time each, I hit no problem. We're good. And then I hit, honestly, most, not all, but most of the 2 times each. There are only a few shades in here that I need to hit anything left. So this will not be rolled out, but I only need to hit Nap Attack 1 time, Heart of Gold 2 times, Donut Please 1 time, and Mondays 1 time. So I got so close. For 18 uses, that was my total goal. I used up 13. So there's only 5 uses left. I'm sure I can get that done in 2 looks, no problem. So this month this is staying in, but I highly doubt it'll stay in any further than that. Okay, so with 2 things being rolled out, we get to shuffle our deck and roll in 2 prompts today. So I am pulling up on my phone the prompts. This is something that is updated every single month. The face cards prompts stay the same throughout the whole year, and every year they get a little bit of adjustment. The prompts for the rest of the cards, however, are rotated through. So you could get the same card as last month, but it might have a different prompt. So we've got this pulled up. I will show you somewhere on the screen at some point here what the prompts are so that you can see. So as I said, out of my deck is only the ace because that doesn't get to get rolled in until it is used. I'm gonna go ahead and give these, the worst shuffling possible. At this point, I should just invest in a professional, what are they called? Electric shufflers or something like that? Let's see. It's getting a little bit better. It's getting a little bit better, but not much, not much. Okay, so we are pulling 2 cards. Do we think they're gonna be good? I don't know. Let's see. All right, so first card is that a heart? It is. It's 6 of Hearts. What is the 6 of Hearts? Let's see. So 6 of Hearts is astrology sign. Okay, I'm gonna have to look if that's supposed to be based on my astrology sign, if it's supposed to be just an astrology sign. I'm gonna look at that prompt a little bit more. But then the next card we are picking is, oh no, it's a King of Spades. Okay, the king, so the black king has a pan. Okay, so I need to use something that already has a pan. Do I have anything that has a pan? Okay, I'm gonna have to think on this one, look into a little bit more details on the prompt for the 6 of Hearts, and I will be right back with some products. Okay, I have my products. Let's look at them. So first I pulled the 6 of Hearts, which is an astrology sign. Mine is Scorpio, which is the 8th sign in the zodiac. So I decided to go with something that is the number 8. Okay, so I've been trying to figure out a way to force myself to open this, and this is where it's gonna be. Okay, so I'm going to roll in the Colourpop Super Shock Shadow. This is in the shade It's My Party, and it was for the celebration of their 8th year, and it even has the number 8 embossed on it. So I'm gonna go ahead and roll this one in because, as you can tell, I've not opened it. I loved the embossing, I loved the little box, and so I've just been kind of holding on to it, but I know that these will go bad. So I need to just use it. I just need to stop hoarding it, and I need to start using it and enjoying it, because that's what makeup is for. It's not meant to be hoarded. So my goals for this will be simply 5, because I do find the Super Shock shadows, while they are beautiful, for me, I don't love using them all that often. So I keep the ones that I have to a very minimum amount. So I'm just gonna do 5 in hopes that I will be able to roll this out next month. I don't know if I'll be able to. 5 is still high for a Super Shock for me, especially because I've had this for years. So we're gonna do 5 uses, and hopefully I can hit that. Then we rolled the King, the Black King, which stood for has a pan. And really, I don't think I'm fine. I didn't really see anything in my collection that has a pan, with the exception of skincare products. I have a lot of skincare products that I enjoy, and then once it gets close to being finished, I stop using it because I'm like, I don't want it to be finished, and then it just sits there and it eventually goes bad, and I'm trying to stop that habit. So I'm gonna roll in a skincare product that has pan and has had pan for a while, and that is from Farmacy. This is their Daily Greens Oil-Free Gel Moisturizer. This product, first off, I love the packaging. I don't think it's in this packaging anymore. I really hope it is, but I don't think it is. I think this was a special packaging for BoxyCharm, because that's where I believe I got this. It has a glass, well, kind of glass. I think it's glass container. It's pretty hefty, and a plastic lid. But the shape is beautiful. The color of it is beautiful. The color of the product is beautiful, and the product works amazingly and smells fantastic. This is especially good for me in the summer. And so I kind of use that excuse as to why I stopped using it, even though clearly, like you can see in there, like it might not look like a lot. It's all along the edges, but this goes a long, long way. So this will probably take me a while to finish up, and I don't need it to be in here to finish up, but I want to try. So I want to put my goal at finish it. Just use it up. Let's get another empties, okay? Because this, you only need a very little bit of this, that might mean that this will be in for a couple months. I don't know. Well, no, it can't possibly be a couple months if I focus on it. We'll see. I'm really enjoying the skincare products I am currently using, and I try not to like skip around too much, because then my skin isn't used to the formulas and then it gets irritated. So I don't know, I might just switch over to this until it's used. We'll just have to see, but I still love this and would absolutely 100% rebuy this, especially if it was in this type of container, because it's beautiful. So that is the update. Those are the 2 more products that have been rolled in. I still have the ACE, the get out of jail free card, for when I need it. So this will continue to stay out of the deck until I use it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching all the way through to the end. That really does a lot for my channel. I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in a video very, very soon.